Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna get started. Hello. So I've come on live here. I don't come on live often, obviously. I'm Sarah, for any new people here. Hello, hello. So I've come on live to talk about high conflict co-parenting. So if you are forced to co-parent with someone high conflict, toxic, narcissistic, difficult, whatever it may be, if you are forced to co-parent with somebody like that, then this video is for you. So I've been away from Not Proof and Thriving for a little bit. I've been focusing on the other side of like another project, which is green flags dating, basically to stop having relationships with toxic, narcissistic or high conflict people, or emotionally unavailable people, more specifically men, and to help you get into healthy, loving relationships. So that's what I've been doing over in Green Flags Dating. Now, as you know, hello. So as you know, high conflict co-parenting, that's my speciality, that's my passion. I'm creating some free resources for you on that, because as much as I love the thriving side of life, the love, healthy relationships, it's my passion to help other women navigate their high conflict co-parenting relationship. It's a passion of mine, I'm very good at it, and that's what I do. So I'm creating some free resources, but I need your help. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Catherine, good to see you. I need your help because I'm creating some free resources, and I want to know, and I will do a story where you can vote. I want to know whether you prefer YouTube or podcast. Like, how do you prefer to get your information? How do you prefer to learn? Because I know what my preference is to learn and consume information. I know what I prefer to create, but I want to know what you guys prefer. So if you could let me know, either comment on this video, or you can DM me, YouTube or podcast, or I'm going to be doing a post straight after this one, a story, where you can vote. Thanks for letting me know, YouTube. Okay, there's one person there. So yeah, I just want to know, high conflict co-parenting, you're forced to co-parent with someone difficult, high conflict, toxic, narcissistic, whatever it may be. How do you like to consume your information when you're learning? That's all. YouTube or podcast? People are saying podcast, YouTube, easier, YouTube. Okay, looks like YouTube's winning so far. Good to know. Hello. YouTube, okay. Because I haven't ever created a Not Proof and Thriving YouTube channel, because I guess I'm better just talking. YouTube is a lot of work and a lot of editing and all that kind of stuff, but it's a skill I can learn, and I can deliver the information. Some people are saying podcasts and blah, 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 blah. Okay. So I'm just going to let you guys answer a little bit, but I will do a poll after this story, because it is good for me to know, because I know what I prefer, but it depends what you prefer, because it's for you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the vote of confidence, at a girl Rach. Thank you. Yeah. And this is the thing. This is all about healing and thriving as a person. I have to get out of my comfort zone and do different things. Okay. Good to know. Maybe I'll do both by the sounds of things. It looks like YouTube is winning though. But I could do both. And this is the thing, like, although I'm focusing on Green Flags Dating and coaching over there, which is for healthy, loving relationships, the high conflict co-parenting is basically, and I'm going to be so brash to say this, if I can empower one extra woman to take charge of that relationship and actually manage that difficult person so that she can live a great and fruitful life with their children and knock the other person off their perch, that is what is highly motivating for me. So this is the reason. Okay, yeah, more connection with the visual. Okay, I get that. I understand that. All right, maybe I'll do both. because I'll just tell you, I don't want this to sway your decision. Podcast is really easy for me to just talk and create and spit out the information and the content as I have done with Green Flags Dating. But it's because when I do videos, sometimes I'm too much in my head and I overthink. And as one person pointed out in one of my reels, that I was blinking so much it made them dizzy. I don't take offense to that. I blink a lot when I'm concentrating, but trust that, honestly, when I'm in real life, I don't blink a million times. So just letting you know that. Somebody's saying both. Okay, maybe what I'll do is the YouTube video and then recreate it as a podcast as well, just for those who prefer that. And yeah, somebody's saying podcast because you can listen while you're doing things. Yeah, and I think that's why I prefer podcast, because I'm always doing something else, whether it's housework or in the middle of some other mundane task, or when I'm driving. I have long drives to and from school, the school drop-off, so I usually listen to a podcast, and it's just easier for me to consume that way. But yeah, maybe I'll do both YouTube and podcast. Yes, the Aradis, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Yeah, so rather than it being twice the work, I can do the YouTube video and recreate it as a podcast. That's absolutely fine as well. Because I have a lot of resources, I have a lot of training, and I have a lot of tools and strategies you can use if you are co-parenting with someone high conflict. And I know I come on here and it might appear like I'm confident and got everything together. I am now. I wasn't when I first left. Like, it was a mess. I had no other choice but to get my, excuse my French, my shit together to find the tools and strategies to be able to navigate that relationship for X amount of years, because it was unsustainable to continue the way that I was going and continue to be at the mercy of the other person, if that makes sense. So, yes. So that's it from me. I'll do a story post after this where you can vote as well. And sexy God's child loving my 2 kids. How can co-parent be done right? This is the thing. I'm just going to say this. I know nothing about co-parenting, because that needs 2 emotionally healthy individuals. I know most things of what you need to know about how to navigate high conflict co-parenting. There is a difference. Co-parenting is a dream. High conflict co-parenting, and I use the word co-parenting, and I've said this lots of times, it's a blanket term because most people recognize it. It is really parallel parenting, but I know nothing about co-parenting because that is dreamland. That's with 2 emotionally healthy individuals who are looking out for the best interest of their children. Unfortunately, these people do not have that same view. High conflict co-parenting, I'm your person. Co-parenting, don't come to me because I don't know what it's like to to do that. Okay. So I'm going to sign off. Thank you for coming on live with me. Co-parenting with adult kids is still hard. Being in the same space with the abuser is difficult. Yeah, I hear you. I know. I understand. It doesn't ever end just because they turn 18. That's the thing. How do you get revenge? Oh, depends. Revenge is a strong word, but living your best life, basically. Living your best life. Healing to a place where you are untouchable and unshakable as a parent. It's the sweetest. It's the sweetest. I don't really like the word revenge because it puts too much focus on the other person. You empower yourself. You get strong. You cultivate yourself from the inside out and give zero, excuse my French, fucks. That's it in a nutshell. Also, sorry, I just want to say one thing. I don't know if you're a new person to Not Proof and Thriving and you're new to me. I don't swear in my everyday speech, but if I'm trying to make a point, I may swear. And that is just how I am. I will always try and give a heads up. But this is me being real. I'm a real person. I'm a parent. I'm a partner. I do all the things and I enjoy helping others. It's in me in whatever capacity I can. So if I can help people, I will. That's just me as a person. So yeah, sorry, a few questions came up and I missed those, but good to see you. High conflict co-parenting. I'm your girl. Looks like YouTube is winning. I'll do a poll in the next story, and what I will probably do then is YouTube and podcast. How could you not swear after what we've been through? Fucking exactly, sorry. There are many ways to manage things. People have their different outlets. I don't even do it because it feels good. It's just some things need to be accentuated. And if that is something that is offensive, then I do apologize, but I'm also not going to change it. And it just means that I'm probably not for you, and that's absolutely fine. But if it's something that you can actually receive the information and the training that I give you without focusing too much on those words, or if it actually fuels you and gives you some passion and a bit of a fire up your ass or whatever, all for it. I'm your girl. Oh, thank you, Sarah Lillian. I think Lil Wire. Thank you. I do enjoy. I enjoy what I do, and I enjoy helping, and I don't know. I enjoy being here. Instagram's my home, and yeah, I think that's it. So I'll do a poll. It'll be in the next story somewhere. I'll post this if I can do that. I'm not a technology person, even though it might seem like I know everything about technology because I have an account here, but yeah, and watch this space for YouTube or podcast or both announcement. In the meantime, if you're co-parenting with someone high conflict, then my heart is with you, truly, truly with you. I know all the feels, I know what you're going through. I truly 100% know from all the emotions, the ups and the downs, everything. And if you're generally healing from narc abuse or emotional abuse or whatever kind of abuse, my heart is with you. It isn't easy, as we all know, but it is necessary for us to keep moving forward one step at a time, even if it's a baby step. That's it. Okay. You need to improve your English to learn more from me. That's okay. What I can do, I think if I do YouTube videos, there are captions there. I'll try and set it up so that there are captions. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go. Happy day or evening wherever you are, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.